I think it'll be interesting to see how, because the push and pull between employer and employee is age old. So I think it will be interesting to see how that develops over time, because the fact is that employers don't always look out for the best interests of their employees.
Right.
And so employees have to have some kind of vehicle to have negotiating power. And unions and collective bargaining have been the most powerful tool, I think, to date. But there must be other ways, and we'll just have to see what comes out.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah. And the future is unknown in this area, but in terms of like my own self-discovery, because when I hear about the strikes and when I see how it impacts our business, there's a part of me that gets defensive, and there's a part of me that's like, these unions are terrible. My mom is a nurse.
Yeah,
she hates nursing unions. Right? We've had plenty of friends who are teachers who hate teaching unions.
Yeah,
because like the union makes it so that it's not about the service they're providing. It's not about maximizing patient health or maximizing student learning. It's about maximizing your own benefits as a teacher, which is not what you're supposed to be focused on. You're supposed to be focused on maximizing what you do for the community.
And one of the downsides to a union is it's made up of people who are really hard-charging hard workers and some people who are just along for the ride, who don't help anybody else.
Dues are dues.
Right.
Right. So you got, and according to the 80-20 rule that we espouse in so much else, 80% of the population in a union are going to be lazy. 20% are going to be hard charging.
Yeah.
The union benefits the 20%, but it also benefits the 80%. Yeah. And then the 80% give the 20% a bad reputation.
Right.
So even the people in a union don't often like their union. Like, it's really amazing to me how it all plays out, because I don't live inside of a union, so I don't understand it. But I will say that I am kind of surprised in my own reflection and my own self-discovery that I do see the net benefit of a union right now.
Yeah.
Because as much as I hate to say it, like, wealthy people and all the millionaires and billionaires that we've hung out with, they don't like paying taxes.
Right.
They have no problem paying taxes, but they want to conserve their money and direct their money so that they control it. Because the one thing that they have in common is that none of them trust the federal government to manage their money better than they can.
Yeah.
But once you step outside of the millionaire circle, your average citizen absolutely believes that the federal government can manage money better than they can, which is why your average person doesn't donate to charity. Because they're like, why should I donate to charity? Federal government's going to fix all the social problems anyways, right? Yeah. Why should I give to cancer? Federal government's subsidizing it. Why should I help farmers? Federal government's going to subsidize it, right? So there's a level of responsibility there that makes it so that when you are making up to $120,000 a year and you're getting taxed at 22%, it hurts, but you still do it.
Right.
Whereas the people who like make $300,000 a year, they do not let anybody take their money.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they don't use the same benefits either. I would say your average worker actually sees the benefit of government benefits because they are more likely to use them than somebody who is wealthier.
True.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the thing that I really want to make sure we do as we continue growing our business is start to impart like that financial perspective shift where people understand you are the best steward of your money, and wealth is something you can achieve.
Yeah.
You have achieved it. I have achieved it. We will continue to achieve it. The people who currently work for us have all achieved higher levels of wealth than they had before they started with our company.
Right.
And I'm very proud of that. That is something that as we continue hiring people, I don't want to make employees. I want to make wealthy, affluent members of a team. That's what we're going for with our company. Everybody we hire, we're going to hire them with an eye towards showing them the path to make more money than they ever thought possible.
Right.
Not because they're greedy, but because they understand that the mission of our business is to change lives. And the way that we change lives as a business is by seeing financial transactions come through that fund all the projects that we're going to be doing to change lives.
Right.
If we can draw, like, I've heard people talk about a flywheel. If we can connect the right employees who have a passion for changing the world with projects that actually change the world and make money,
Yeah.
then the money comes right back in to the employees who are changing the world.
Yeah.
And then, boom, we don't ever slow down. We don't ever stop.
Yep.
That's my vision. That's my mission. That's what 6 weeks of, sleepless nights and
Focus.
has done for me. If you like this short clip, make sure you click here to see the next clip or here to see the full podcast episode.